Oh hey, sorry. Which features do you think makes a gaming headset, particularly a wireless one, stands out from standard Bluetooth headsets? I think for once, low latency tech, because to ensure in-game timely reactions, because when you are in the heat of a game, every millisecond counts. For two, exceptional microphone quality is needed, if possible with advanced background noise cancellation. Like here, Audeze Maxwell's external microphone uses a hyper-carded polar pattern mic capsule. We will get deep into this, but with AI noise cancellation capabilities. It's a feature that every gamer needs, believe me. 3. An extensive battery life. Who knows how long you'll be gaming after you break up with your girlfriend, right? And comfort is a big deal too. I game for several hours a day. Okay, I think we have it all here, that's all asked about, but there is more here. I used to believe gaming with audiophile hi-fi headphones doesn't sound so silly, but listening music with gaming headphones sounds definitely silly until I used Audeze Maxwell. Using the Audeze Maxwell for gaming as well as listening music at a caliber that rivals best wireless headphones turns out to be an excellent idea. The Maxwell is engineered to embrace both audiophile and gaming worlds. With Audeze's planar magnetic drivers, you get exceptional micro detailing, very high resolution audio, a pinpoint accuracy soundstage, and a lightning fast transient response. Like I said when I compared the Focal Utopia 22 with Audeze LCD5 on one of my previous videos, I said that most of the dynamic drivers timbre sounds so much organic when you compare when you aren't get used to the timbre of the planar magnetic drivers, they sound somewhat metallic at first, but when you get used to it, they come with a lot of technical advantages on certain performance areas. Two important key factors here are the driver size and the speed. We will get deeper, but to wrap up as an entrance to my review here, the Maxwell not only encompasses all the technical necessities for gaming, but it does so with offering audiophile grade sound experience. It's a rare gem that bridges two separate worlds of gaming and music. Okay, showing off like an Audeze marketing manager. I just wanted to have a cool entrance. I wasn't completely transparent on one important feature, the comfort. The Maxwell weighs about 500 grams, becoming a burden on your neck after several hours of use. This is a significant factor for a good gaming headphone, so it's definitely a minus for Audeze. Besides that though, it's a beautifully sounding headphone, both for music and gaming. One of the best I have ever heard on a wireless system, and I heard almost any premium headset. We will discuss every aspect on technical sonic performance later in this video, but if I had to summarize it in one glance, it's so sharp yet too detailed, too tight and speedy yet at the same time deep sounding. Offers very high resolution while operating wirelessly and goes tremendously high on volume yet doesn't get distorted quite easily. With its 8 hours plus battery life, amazing AI filter tech, USB dongle that offers high-res lag-free audio, and solid body that will be your company for years, Maxwell is a winner. Now let's keep it real, genuine and casual. Moving to my car. Okay, let's start chatting about the build and the material quality. The body is mainly steel. It's what makes it so thick and heavy like a tank, along with the aluminum yokes here. This is a yoke, you can see it here. It's feeling safe and secure from any damages you might give. Throw it away, punch it, it won't care. The ear pads are made of protein leather. It's not genuine leather though, I'm not so sure about the headband here. Feels like it. Smells like kinda giving the vibe too. Ear pads are soft, cushiony and they are removable. If you like to adjust the headband however, it's not as easy. There is no elevator style adjustable headroom in these headphones, like most of the headphones you have used before. You can definitely set a unique head strap length for your preferences, as selecting on the levels in between 3 on both sides at the same time, or using in between settings like here as position on level 1 and here as 3 for example. Yes, there are some presets here, you can do that, but it's not as convenient as some of the others. Yeah, I know, Chris tells us to remove them like so if you need to, easy peasy, but I don't know man, I'm too afraid to loosen them up in time. I will use a screwdriver. Man, these drivers. The technical sonic performance of the Audeze Maxwell is quite shockingly good for a wireless headphone. I don't think I will be so far apart if I say on some areas as detail retrieval and resolution is on par with Focal Betty's. This is a $800 headphone, by the way. Although it's quite an absurd comparison because an obvious price gap difference and the category difference. It's a hi-fi Bluetooth headphone and it's a gaming headphone. It's what I use most of the time on my daily life along with the Bauer Samikis PX8. So I will make that comparison. What I hear is, in this comparison, the Betty's has a bit less distortion. It has a bit more resolution in different terms. It sounds more transparent. A bit. But because of the Maxwell's driver's fast response, the fast transient response here, it is a bit more detail retrieval on some frequency ranges. This is a very detailed sound for a $300 headphone, unusually so. The Maxwell also goes very high on volume. This is of course not something that affects technical performance quality directly, but it does definitely affect the overall experience. I'm not, but a lot of users found high-end wireless headphones highest volumes usually quite low, especially when using outdoors. Because there's not too much cabinet room on these kind of headphones due to loss of electronics holding space inside, the drivers can't excurse much on higher volumes, especially while you try to listen bass-heavy music. A dynamic driver's here membrane wants to move very distant, especially focal headphones. And if you make it do that so intensely, you get distorted sound. It's not so easy to get excursion-related distortion on planar magnetic headphones. The tonal character of Maxwell is another story. It's something that I'm not very familiar with. It doesn't sound organic to me on its house settings. This is 100% subjective of course, but it's bright, metallic sounding and artificial to me. Good for gaming maybe, but it's not so musical for my taste. Audeze's app both works for PC and mobile, offers an extensive solution to this. You have the ability to EQ Maxwell in 10 different frequency ranges, and Maxwell automatically saves it to itself so that you can use it if you even pair with another device. On the screen now, you can see my preferences of tonal balance. You can also save any EQ you made as an external file to your PC. Powered by that, I took the liberty of sharing my settings with you in the description below. Audeze also shares a lot of presets with you for certain games. Check that out also in the link at the description. With my preferences, you get powerful bass, easygoing treble response, still sharp and detailed, but a little less forward, thus less sibilant. A musical reaction. Let's have a listen, shall we? Now, I will wear binaural microphones or microphones headphones. With that setting, you will be able to hear what I hear in 3D space. But of course, in terms of color, the tonal character of sound, you won't be able to judge the technical performance of Audeze Maxwell, of course. This test also starts to make sense when I compare two different headphones on the same music. So I will compare the Focal Betty's over the Audeze Maxwell. Okay. Alright. Let's start.
Yeah. I'm about respecting the check. Cash up front, what I expect. Sometimes I just recollect. Remember when shit got so ugly like Shrek. I got no heart in my chest. Niggas just shot at the set. Young boy, but I still the vet. Bae, I'm a wolf, oh no, I am no pet. You at caboose since you talk out the neck. Trey files the peas, we got all that on deck. Bro got the lean and he charge for the tag. Trappers, no activists, harder to get. Please, what you need, another zip. We move the tree on the strip. Lean limousine, color tints. Marcus pops at fiends, clean the crib. Can't trust a bitch, man, all my niggas pimps. Better have that blue up in your wallet. Niggas losing jewels is getting brolic. Finish packs, man, we ain't finished.
It's the time that we all get cold. I'ma stay in the place I know. Let's call for the real niggas. Let's call for the north side. I don't care about nobody. I don't care about nobody. I don't care about nobody. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I don't care about nobody. about nobody. I don't care about nobody. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, care about nobody. I don't care about nobody. Yeah.
September in Montreal, the air is mild and soft. Walking in the evening sunset, my thoughts are floating by in this oh so pink sky. A blessing that we all do share today, 'cause you are my mind. That's where I am now. My mind is cool and calm. Yes, you are my mind. My eyes are seeing clear again. Yes, you are my quiet strength. My happiness is you. I am smiling for you.
Power off.
When it comes to communicating with the Audeze Maxwell, you have two options. Besides the built-in array of microphones on the body, I think there are about 5, there's an external mic included in the box, featuring a hypercardioid polar pattern. From my initial tests, the tonal characters of the two microphones seems quite similar, which you will hear shortly. The real advantage of the external mic here, it's polar pattern. It's a hypercardioid polar pattern, so it rejects a lot of background noise. A polar pattern refers to how microphone capsule captures sound from what angles, and from what angles it rejects sound. It's the same thing. You don't want to confuse the polar pattern types with the electrical designations of the microphone capsules. A lot of people do that, like condenser or dynamic. Basically, polar pattern types include cardioid types with its subcategories, like supercardioid, hypercardioid like here, or regular cardioid. There is an omnidirectional polar pattern. It's like my lavalier mic here. It tries to capture sound equally from every angle. You know what stereo is? Cardioid types try to capture sound from smaller angles and reject sound from bigger angles. They are focused capsules at 135 degrees, 115 degrees, 105 degrees. The smaller the sound intake angle, the wider the rejection angle. This is great for focused sound pickup, meaning it will reject a lot of background noises acoustically. On top of that, as I said in the intro, there is an AI feature in these headphones that detects and electronically rejects background noise in real time. And it is surprisingly very effective. The combination of these features offers focused, clear and robust communication. Finally, there is a feature called side tone for a more natural feel while you are talking. Let me demonstrate that.
Power on. USB dongle.
So now you are hearing me through Audeze Maxwell's external microphone. It's a transparency technology that allows you to hear your own voice, but only your own voice. It's not something new. We always see a transparency feature on a lot of Bluetooth headphones, but this is something different because apparently they use some DSP magic here to focus only your own voice. It's rejecting a lot of background noise also with this AI filter technology, I believe. Of course, the microphone and the AI filter technology works together, and the side tone just reflects the outcome to you. So it's the same thing. Yeah, this is also how the microphone capsule sounds like. And when you need, there is a physical button here to mute the microphone. It's always good to have physical buttons for do something such important. Audeze is a company that truly prioritizes sound above everything else when producing headphones. Knowing this, I eagerly look forward to using their audiophile grade models at home. Maxwell is a gaming headset with the best sound quality you can truly expect from a wireless headphone. Yes, it's a bit heavy, but it's filled with material quality and some capable drivers. If you are used to the fast ride of a planar magnetic headphone, going back to an average dynamic driver is like switching from a 240 FPS gaming setup to a 60 FPS monitor. You will feel the difference. Been rolling with the Maxwell for about a month now, and let me tell you, gaming just hits different when sound quality takes the spotlight.
Yes, you are my man. My eyes are seeing clear again. Yes, you are my quiet strength. My happiness is you, and I am smiling for